America. There's been 400 years of documented, issues dating back to slavery and oppression. And to say that we as a community are treated equal to our white counterparts or to our non-black and brown counterparts is a falsity because, again, we're still dealing with the traumas of our past and where we're coming from while also being persecuted today, right here, right now. And then there's also the fact that if you think about it, 66 years ago, that means there are still people alive today who are in their 70s, 80s, older, who are alive, who lived through segregation and lived through that. And those people are still dealing with the same problems today. They're still dealing with the same issues that were brought forth to them all those years ago. And they still live in these marginalized neighborhoods that places like here in the Bay Area are now being gentrified by, affluent, often white people. So now not only are we trying to deal with the traumas of our past and we're trying to move forward in less than 70 years, but now we're also working on losing what we've gained in that time.
I mean, I feel like the only difference is that it's being publicized now, and that has just reached the point that everyone can see it now, participate it now, and people across the country now can see what's going on with their neighbors. I think that's the only difference, and of course it's more subliminal, and with this pandemic and the people of color and poor suffering disproportionately. Like here in D.C., blacks, are 13% of the U.S. population, but here in Washington, D.C., we're 80% of COVID death rates. I mean, that's crazy. So that means that our counterparts aren't worried. They're walking around no mask. They aren't worried because they have health care. They aren't worried about a pandemic that has no effects on the people who already have pre-existing health conditions that may take them out, whether it be high blood pressure, diabetes, or the fact that they just haven't been to the doctor in a couple more months than the other people. So, like, even that, and it just being a pivotal time, a season, we can't ignore any of that. So I just say that we're doing the right thing. We informing the people, man. Just keep doing what we're doing.
I appreciate that. Of course, we appreciate the support, and, we do what we can to try and, inform people on what's going on so that they can, so that we can all understand better what's going on in the world around us so that we can stand together with the facts, and just be a community. Because at this point, the only